Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1697 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. I think about a week ago, maybe even a little bit more than a week ago, I came across this video on the Austin Football Club's page. It was Matthew McConaughey talking about a 2-day event that was happening yesterday and today in the auditorium here shore. The truth of the matter is I didn't know exactly what it was. I just knew that it had to deal with the World Cup. And I've been really excited about the World Cup this year. So I signed up for it. I couldn't do it today because I'm going to Burnett, Texas to volunteer at a student camp for my church. But I said, well, I didn't really have anything for yesterday, so why not? I'm so glad that I did it because I had such an amazing time. It was such a great time, and I went in there with no expectations. As I got there, I meet a gentleman by the name of Rafael Cruz, and his son Eli, and his daughter Leah, and Leah's friend Val, and then later on, her friend Sophie. And I hung out with them for the whole time. They were showing the game between South Africa and Mexico. And it was, I'll tell you, it was a Mexican rich crowd, but it was so fun. But even with all the fun that I had, I think the most important part was meeting Rafael and just talking to him and sharing my story, him sharing his story. And it was such a powerful moment, especially for two men of faith who are, though we are men of faith, I think in the span of things, I'm an infant, and I think I could say the same for him. But there was so much to be said about it. And here's the interesting things about these flags. So yesterday at the event, I got a South African flag, and I was like, man, it would be so cool to also have the Mexican flag. And I ended up going to dinner at Vivo's with my good friend, Daniel. Just met a couple weeks ago, and he's making his way back to Spain today. So we just hung out, and I took him out for dinner afterwards. And in the restaurant, they had all of these Mexican flags. So of course, I asked for one. And when I initially asked for it, they said it was for decoration and I couldn't have one. And I understood it. I didn't get mad. I didn't have an attitude. I said, okay, thank you. Thank you for even considering it. And literally 5 minutes later, as we were sitting at the desk, the young lady who said they couldn't do it initially came back and gave me this. And so now I have my pair. And I talk about this all the time. Go into any situation with no expectations. You will never realize the magic that comes from it. And this was evidence of it. Anyway, that's my thoughts for the day. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.